Hello my lovely students, how are you all? I hope all of you are utilizing your time and giving more time to your studies as your UT1 are approaching. So today we are going to read our chapter number 2, The Adventures of Toto, which is written by Ruskin Bond. So here in this video I am going to give a short summary of the chapter and you will read the chapter after the explanation of this chapter. You have to read this chapter carefully after listening to its summary, and believe me, this is really interesting story.
Let us begin this chapter with the question: what kind of image comes to your mind when I ask you about a monkey? Yes, a monkey keeps on jumping from one place to another. A monkey loves to give trouble to others, or in other words, we can say that monkeys are mischievous. Mischievous means, yes, who are fond of causing troubles in a playful way. So, this story is about a little mischievous monkey, Toto. Toto had bright, shiny eyes which were full of mischief. The eyebrows were deeply set on his face. His teeth were like pearls, which could scare the ladies of Anglo-Indian community. Anglo-Indian means a person relating to both Britain and India. Toto had a long tail. It helped him hang from the branches of a tree, and Toto also used to lift objects which were beyond his hand's reach. The writer's grandfather liked to collect animals, and he had a zoo at home. Once he bought a monkey named Toto from a Tonga driver who tied it with a feeding trough. Trough means a long, narrow, open container for animals to eat or drink out of. Toto was kept secretly as the grandmother disliked animals. Whose grandmother? Yes, writer's grandmother. And who's the writer of the story? Very good, Ruskin Bond. So, his grandmother disliked animals. Toto was very mischievous. When the writer and his grandfather hid Toto in a cupboard and tied him to a hook, he broke the hook and caused havoc in the room. Havoc means widespread destruction. It means he destroyed the room completely. The next day, when he was kept in the servants' room along with other animals, he did not let them sleep all night. One day, when grandfather had to go to Saharanpur for work, he decided to take Toto along with him. Can you guess the reason? Yes, because Toto was so mischievous that it was not safe to leave him alone at home. Grandfather carried Toto in a strong bag made of canvas and closed the zip nicely so that Toto could not escape. Toto made unsuccessful attempts to get out of the bag. which made the bag jump and roll. This aroused the curiosity of fellow passengers at the railway station. At the Saharanpur railway station, when grandfather was getting his ticket checked, Toto peeked out of the bag and smiled at the ticket collector. As the ticket collector declared that it was a dog. Why dog? Because only dogs were allowed to travel by train. So, the ticket collector declared that Toto was a dog. And grandfather had to buy a ticket for 3 rupees, much to his annoyance. Annoyance means irritation. When Toto was accepted by grandmother, it was given a place in the stable along with the donkey. Name of the donkey was Nana. Toto did not get along with Nana as well. He troubled the donkey as well. Toto enjoyed taking bath in warm water during the winter season. As the author recollected his memories, he told that one day Toto almost boiled himself when he jumped into a kettle of boiling water. One afternoon, Toto ate the family meal of pulao. Pulao is a dish. He threw the empty dish from the tree and broke it into several pieces. So, Toto's mischiefs grew day by day, and grandfather realized that they could not keep him at home. He was not a sort of pet animal. Finally, he found the same Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for a sum of 3 rupees.
I hope you find this story interesting. When you will read it, you will find it more interesting. At the end, I would like you to write an article if you are having a pet on how you take care of your pet. So, with this request to you to write this article, you can send this article to your class teacher. With this, I would like to take a leave. So, bye-bye. Take care.